It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. And we see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback Josh Allen.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing.
Allen going to look to throw on the first.
Touchdown, Bills!
Gabriel Davis,
His second touchdown on the season.
and the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football.
At the 41-yard line.
Now a guy. Stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is Cook with the ground.
And he is going to have a Bills.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On first down, Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Works right side into the hands of the top. And he coughed it up. And the Dolphins have got it. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Allen now on first down. And Diggs has it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
This defense for the Dolphins, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points. And if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
On second down, Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more.
To the 12. Cook up the gut. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line. This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play. Allen will look to
He's got the ball back for them. They score again in ball games.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. Division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries for an even 100 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
It checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushed up to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Allen. He's got him in, complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well. Battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st.
With a career-high 10 touchdowns to cap off the 2021 season. And only Cooper Kupp and Devontae Adams have more catches than him since 2020.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. as they've got it with a third down coming up. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
That's a gain of 6.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Player, and this would be an important one. Von Miller in some discomfort on the field.
First and 10. Here, 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Jordan Poyer on the tackle. That's a gain of 5.
Out as he's up to the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Tua. Throw left side, taken in by.
I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely, because remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here's Mostert.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This is caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Jordan Phillips in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
A 29-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good.
They are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
So here are the Bills to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Cook.
And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He'll dump this off to Cook. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be
down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room.
There to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. That's out to Hill. Right side complete.
And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this third down play.
Yeah, they're going dime. Tua going to throw. He completes it to Wilson.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Tua
going right back to Wilson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
From the incomplete. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And again, it's Tagovailoa.
In the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. On play action, here's Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill.
Chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it makes the score 21-10. Worstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This one fielded at the... And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Another completion, and they're able to work this across.
Their third and final timeout, and with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Allen to throw once more. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Here's the punt.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And it's the Bears who have the lead. The Bears seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats for Buffalo in that first half. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Now he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
2 now on first down. And a completion to Wilson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Wilson's got it complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bills' 31-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Mostert again.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
27-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or two.
keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The kick by Sanders is a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Throwing to start the drive. Allen steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And that will come as they take over. Elsewhere, NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter now in Tennessee. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
Like many backs in the NFL.
A handoff running left is Mostert.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He'll let this go for the... Got it! Touchdown, Dolphins! Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins are back within a couple of the lead.
And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Tua going to try and throw for it.
Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for two to tie the game, and it works out. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried out of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure they have someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
On first down, Allen. It's complete to Diggs. Yardage and be backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
To throw again on second down. Allen, and Cook has it, left side. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Throwing is Allen on third. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A good return there, call it 13 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure.
They hand it off to Mostert.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Tua. On target over the middle to Hill.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
On the handoff, this is Mostert.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
For a couple, it'll be second down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Allen to throw it.
Swinging this out wide.
Strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy in midfield. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He gets this one to Johnson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Mostert. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. This is Mostert. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's caught at the 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Instilled in them that work ethic, that idea that you're never out of the game. Well, this team has grasped onto that. They bought into it and have held each other accountable. They are never out of games, and they just proved it here.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number. And he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
Allen now on first down. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's Allen on first and 10. Gets this one to Morris. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Now Allen. He finds his man complete. It's Morris. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Allen. Throw right side, caught by Davis.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And again, it's Allen. This ball complete to the tight end, Sweeney. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run it. Here's Cook. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Buying time to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's and the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more. This time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but
on for the extra point.
And no sweat. He puts it through. And
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there.
well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he was really having a heck of a ball game, isn't it?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. From the 31,
Tua, he's got Johnson.
and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Tagovailoa finding room at midfield.
And some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Quarter of play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On second down, they'll run it here. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. Call it a gain of 5, fourth down now.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He's made 2, he's missed 1. This time for the win. And it is good! He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Dolphins, it's an ideal start as they move to